Hello and welcome everyone to part 78 of the Iceni Let's Play for Total War Rome 2. We continue and we're having that big old battle against Athens today. I think we're over 2,800 or over 9,000 we're up against. There's a lot of forces here. A lot of forces. Apparently, according to, if I was to say auto-resolve this, we have a high chance of winning. We're going to see actually how that translates in-game. Thankfully we have a lot of swords here with gold weaponry and level 2 armor. Let's go. And actually some of you were saying maybe Lionheart, it's time to get rid of some of your spear units. Maybe even just, you know, getting rid of all of them completely, or just having a couple of them, or a couple of armies that are just sword bands. I think that might be a wise choice considering the number of spears I'm coming up against and will continue to come up against. You know, because it's worth having some spears just to hold off the cavalry, because also the further we go east, the more kind of cavalry we're going to engage with in the enemy factions. So that's something to bear in mind as well. But yeah, I think I perhaps will just limit it down, maybe just 3 units of spears, so we'd get rid of, say, these 3 here, add in more swords, and also I need to start making sure I've got more heroic noble cavalry in there. But obviously I'm going to be getting, actually we'll say chosen swords. We can start getting heroic nobles, the same as my general, once my chieftain's holds are done, and these guys are awesome. They're insane. Let's just quick look at their stats. Obviously we've got veterancy and things like that, but you can see the bonuses and what have you. But just look, I mean, melee attacks up to 69 on this unit. We'll compare it to... Is there actually one with Silver Chevron veterancy? No. But okay, 49. They are so much better. Absolutely awesome. And, yeah. Yeah. Right, we've got reinforcements coming in from behind. Right, let's have a look at the terrain. We don't really want to be fighting uphill. I'd rather be fighting down here on the flat, so I'm actually going to pull all my troops back down here, near to where my reinforcements are actually going to come in, and we'll make one big nice army. So first of all, let's get the spears together. Zoom out a little bit more as well. Spears. Let's have them a little bit further forward so I can have these skirmishes behind them. So we're going to hold with the spears, and we'll obviously have the swords behind the spears for now. So the enemy hoplites can crash into my spears, and then my swords can push forward through the ranks and kill them all, including my general. He's being included in this. We're gonna have war dogs over on the flanks, hidden in the forest. Well, they're not hidden. They won't hide. Maybe they can't be hidden. And cavalry we're gonna keep in the woods as well. One of them's hidden at least. Can I get both of you hidden? Just place you on top of each other. There we go. Start the battle. Enemy has to come down to us now from the hills. They are attacking us from God knows where, but they're going to come up on this ridge and then probably descend them down. Okay, I've spotted a few up over here. Spot a few from my very limited line of sight. Really able to see these guys because they're on that... just on this side of the mountain, and they've got units coming in from over here. They're probably all going to gather together to bring their forces in one big nice attack. Athens Lancers there, and thankfully my guys have reinforced at the right time, so we're going to form a huge line along here, similar layout. So we need to get all the spears together of this army as well. They have some depleted units as well, which isn't perfect. Need to keep them at the back. I think we've got all the spears though, so we're going to make them group 5 and continue on the line here for the spears. Maybe this is, I don't know if that's completely straight. Actually, that's pretty reasonably straight. Maybe at the tiniest bit of an angle, but that'll do. Chosen swords, even though some of them are weakened, we're going to throw them all in together. We need the chosen swords here against this many spears. There they go. And then slingers and skirmishers all together. One big happy family, group 7. And they're coming behind everyone here. with, of course, skirmish mode off, quick reload on. I'm just going to do the same for my other skirmishers over here. And that's everyone together, bar these sort of misfits at the back, which can just hold there. So we're now going to whack into fast forward to allow the enemy to come down toward us. It is very misty, but I want them to obviously come down to the plane of battle, meet us here. We could go into a shield screen as well, bracing, which probably actually wouldn't be a bad idea. It's just going to weaken the number of units we can, well, yeah, it means we're a lot sort of tighter formation, although actually it allows my swords to actually then punch through. Allows them to punch through there. There's plenty of gaps for them to go. So I think yeah, you know what, I'm actually going to try that out. I'm going to try this tactic out for this battle, going for a shield screen. So the natural gaps will hopefully allow my sword band to flow in between them. And push on out. Now, are Athens actually going to come towards me? They are. They're just slowly progressing towards their own guys. We're at unfortunately at maximum double time, so you just kind of got to wait for them to get into position, decide what they're going to do. It's going to be a nice big battle, this part, for you guys. This is kind of the contrast now in Rome 2. You either get kind of a mix of some small battles and campaign map play, or you get a huge battle. And this is the mother of all battles, the largest battle we've fought for a very long time. And you can just see there is a little bit of kind of stuttering with the units. It's just kind of getting to that stage where it's like, too many units using game engine, can't cope. And finally the Athenian troops turn down the hill, coming towards my units, and we'll be able to see them all coming over that ridge now. Descending towards my armies. This is a really nice map though to defend from. I wish like the enemy was trying to march up towards me, because I could use all these kind of rocky outcrops and little ridges and hills. Be lovely. Plus, of course, I've got these war dogs over here, and I have cavalry. They've got their skirmisher cav over there, which looks like they're going to go hit my cavalry with. So I'm going to flush out with my cav. I'm going to wait till the opportune moment to hit with my war dogs. Oh, and they're allowing us to go straight in. We're going to frenzy charge with one cavalry unit. The other one just to pick up behind. Now they're all fleeing. Hoplites, what have they got over here? More lancers coming on in, so be careful of my dogs there. And we sort of equally spread out on most sides. The mercenary horse skirmishers are going to be a pain. I'm going to run one of my units of chosen spears towards the Tarentine cavalry, because of course we do have cavalry counter tactics that we can employ against the enemy. They're now charging down against us. Counter cavalry tactics, how are we doing over here? My cav's holding against the lancers now. And dogs charge them there. Once they hit us, that's where I'm going to have to really quickly go along the line, smashing them with swords. And in fact, we're already going to be able to hit with some swords here now.
The enemy general is dead.
Because at some points in the line, the enemy is not going to engage with us. Other points they are.
Our general is under attack.
Where there's any room for any gaps, we'll go in. Cavalry, pull away from the spears now, if you wouldn't mind. And now group 3, headhunt. Group 6, headhunt. Push through here, push through here. I just keep hearing enemy generals being dead, which is good to hear. Skirmishers should be firing as well. It's obviously going to be difficult to know when's the best point to stop them firing, because they're probably going to kill a fair few of my own men. And we don't really want that too much. Cavalry keep running. So I'm now going to get my skirmishers to stop firing, just to hopefully stop too much friendly fire. These guys come on over here. Keep pushing forward. Where's my general? He was along here. There he is. Let's break some of these guys. Rally everyone. Here comes kind of round 2 of the enemy forces. Bring the cavalry back on over. Keep hitting these guys. Focus on smashing these guys to pieces. We're doing okay for the most part against them. This is obviously going to do a fair bit of damage to our troops. They don't expect to come out of this, you know, with, you know, minimal losses, to be honest. It's gonna take its toll for both armies, but just hopefully we can kill as many of them as possible. Start pushing out the spears now as well. Go, 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 swords. Smash them here. Smash the hoplites. You guys go up against the hoplites there. Stop pushing forward with spears now. Hit them with cavalry counterattacks if you can. Nope, missed them there. Pull the swords out there. Push forward. Push forward. Give my general a bit of a boost there. Push forward with the spears. Sword, spears, flank, punch. Do absolutely everything you guys can here. Into the back of these guys. Probably not going to be able to chase too many. We don't have a lot of cav, but just hoping on the field of battle we're doing a fair bit. These guys finally breaking. They've been held out on the flank for an incredibly long time. Hit the cavalry over there. These guys coming back in. Oh, this is another general over here, in fact. These spears have taken a rather big beating. We're going to do headhunt in just a few seconds. Swords come in here. Okay, headhunt once again. Cross the line. These guys break them up here. You're chasing them all. Come on. Veteran riders come away from them. What are they? They're hoplites. Yeah, don't do that. Hit the general over here if you can. This unit over here, bring yourself into the battle. Bring a few units over there. That's it. There we go. We've got more forces coming in. Yes, we do. We've got kind of staggered forces coming on in now. The other armies that weren't initially all in. Because we're going to want to not push probably too high up here. Where's my general? He's over here. Push forward spears. Hit the skirmishers. These guys are still fighting really hard. The hoplites. Even though I've got swords and everything mixed in there, they've actually done a lot of damage to some of them. They're holding very well. He's got the general completely encircled here. I'm just trying to hit them, bring them down from all sides. Although cavalry. Veteran riders you can actually pull on out of there.
The enemy general is dead.
There we go, that's what we like to see. Smash those guys, we smash their cavalry over here. They're fleeing. We're going to pull everyone back down now to reform. Once we kill this general, we can completely reform the lines. Fighting it out just to bring down the last of them here. The Iceni Horde has destroyed the Athenian army. Okay, so now is time to reform. We can see the battle lines here where the enemy crashed against us and we hit back. A few Iceni bodies mixed in, but mainly Athenian. So we're going to actually pull the battle lines slightly further forward. We don't want to be standing on the bodies of the dead too much. Reform the lines. Going to be quite weak in some points by the looks of things. But we've done well there, and I'm going to reform here. Skirmishers, you can re-engage fire at will for the next round of units that come towards you. Get a few volleys off. And that's it. Oh, who's wavering? Oh, just the cavalry decided to waver a little bit. Silly cav. And these skirmishers can push forward there. Come on, cavalry, back through the ranks. You guys can hide at the back now, it's fine. Where are my war dogs? Are they... I assume all the war dogs are dead. Over here somewhere. Just waiting for those enemy forces to come back. It looks like they've... the rest of the reinforcements are coming in from here. So we're going to fast forward again. This gives my troops time to rest up once more, because a lot of them are exhausted after all that fighting. Headhunt doesn't fatigue them as such, but obviously they do more killing. They become more effective at killing, so I assume that probably does tire them out slightly faster just because the rate of kills goes up. And yeah, just carnage on the battlefield here. Really destroyed the Athenians. And the Horde, the battle lines of the Horde here. That's a beautiful sight. Along the lines. All the dead Athenians. Now, the Horde stands ready to do battle. Oh, actually, I did something I should have remembered earlier on, but a few of you did say, because I'm using a different recording setup now, I'm no longer using France, but some of you did say YouTube still does darken the gameplay, so I'll whack it back up to 17, which is where I had it before. Can I see any of those Athenian forces? A few of them still retreating up here. They're coming through over here somewhere. It's just all the fog. Can't see what's going on. They are very slowly coming on in. So I'm going to kind of jump cut to when they face us again. I'm not going to push out to them. They can make their way to us. So the Horde will face the next wave very shortly. And we resume, and the Horde has descended down our flank here, and we're going to have to rather quickly redeploy my infantry around here. And they've gone straight for my undefended Celtic Warhounds over here. This means army number 2, I didn't have enough time to see them coming, is going to have to scoop up over here. Group 6 there, and 7 up here. This works quite well for me, to be honest. I don't mind this position. Should have just got the redeploy down a little bit sooner, but the cavalry is not going to do well with these two guys both employing cavalry counter tactics. In fact, one cavalry unit is already instantly shattered. Just going to reform with the spears. Watching that citizen cav, going to pull the warhounds back here. We didn't actually lose too many in the end. And here the enemy descends. Yes, 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 we have, haven't we? Swords punch through. We're not making the gaps this time. We're just going to punch through their own ranks, which is fine. We'll be okay. It's going to do the same thing here, and then we're going to do a blanket wide Headhunt ability. Send my spears over here to fend off the enemy cav that's being a nuisance. Send my spear over here. What? Where's my general? Really? I find that very hard to believe. Was it actually this general or was it another one? Because I've got two, technically, I guess. Oh no, I must be. This one must be alive still because his abilities are all still going. It must be the one that was over here somewhere. There we go. It's this guy, I think. Yes, his abilities have gone. Sorry, dude. No, didn't mean to activate that. There we go. Oh, hello, skirmisher cav. Set my skirmishers on you. In fact, that means these guys need to come off skirmish mode. Swords over here. Keep pushing. These guys over here. Push, 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 push. These swords have engaged over there. Heroic nobles over there. Go, go, go. Keep on breaking them all over the place. I don't know if we... Did we break that cavalry? It looks like we have. And we have a victory there. I am just going to very quickly fast forward just because there's a few extra kills I think my men could probably achieve. We'll hit rally across everything. Descend upon these guys a little bit. Just turn them onto their sides here. These guys up there. And we have a victory. It has pretty much taken up the whole part. We'll have a little bit of cleanup time. We'll probably get through the rest of this end turn phase. But yeah, so you can now see the entirety of the defeated Athenian armies. And my forces are still pretty much in reasonable condition. Can't complain too much here. Well, that one unit's running fast. They're not that tired. But a lot of them obviously are going to get away. We're going to quit the battle. End the battle there. So, we killed 7,198. Crap on a biscuit. The enemy killed 1,452 of our forces, of our 5,000 strong force, and we lost 1,483. So not too much friendly fire there. Again, happy with that. They took a bit of friendly fire as well. Again, not too much though. So that leaves them with 2,000 odd to play with. I'm hoping that's most of them depleted troops, although the last army probably has a fair bit to it. My general got 548 kills, which I'm scouring around and I can't see anyone with kills as high as that. But these Chosen Swords got 482. The War Dogs, Celtic Warhounds, got 403. And obviously we don't see the stats of the other army, which is a shame. Would love to see that made possible. And the other one's got a good 200 odd kills each. So, with that done, as you can see by the Athenian forces and the way they're looking over here, they're not in good shape at all. We should have crushed, I think, 2 of the armies at least there. But yeah, 7,000 kills. That was awesome. Very happy with that. That's what I look forward to with these big clashes now. Butchering the enemy like that. Managed to hold their spear lines and then destroy them with swords. But as I mentioned, I am probably going to look to convert 1 or 2 armies with a few more sword units in them for even more powerful punch action. And we'll obviously be waiting until I probably get those heroic nobles to lace into my armies as well. I don't know what if there's a limit on them. I assume there may well be. So quite scrappy that fight, but look, 3 units left here, one of them being a mercenary unit, Children of Zeus. These guys, you know, they lost half their forces. These guys, well over half. And the last army, not losing too many, but they were the weakest force of all. Close victory, they pull back. All over the place, their armies are now depleted. And they're not going to be able to stand too well there. Just enough time to run through the rest of the end turn phase, see what happens, see what else Athens is going to do, and then we'll wrap up for now. No campaign map gameplay this time, but there'll be a lot to do and probably some further conquests, getting ourselves ready for the siege of Athens itself, and dealing with some of these Athenian agents. Although it'll depend how long we really want to deal with them for, because they're going to be dead soon. Just the remnants of the Macedonian rebels there. Athens moving her fleets around, or fleeing, as they quite often do. They're pulling their fleet back there. We'll see how this all goes for them. Yeah, they're fleeing over there. Although they've got an empire over there, I forget, actually. For a minute then I was thinking that Athens only held, you know, Athens as such, and a couple of territories around it, but no, they hold a substantial empire over in the east, so yeah, we'll have to deal with them at some point. Cappadocians. Where are they going? The Cimmerians. Oh, what's this? Their demands: join the war against Attilis. Well, actually, I'm going to be going to war against them anyway. So counter offer. Demand. I demand 500 gold. Fine. I don't really care. We'll kill them anyway. An honourable death, yes, my general did unfortunately die there in that battle. Subversion, increase in rank though. We'll bring in a new general here though. Gravitas Paterna means nothing to us now. Public order, morale for all units. Yes, actually, I like the idea of that. And that went rather well. Just have a look at the objectives. Okay, so we are getting there rather nicely. Larissa, we're going to convert you, and we're going to build one of these, and we'll upgrade everything else next time. So this army here, how depleted are you? No, you're okay. These guys not bad at all, and they're replenishing very quickly, so we can actually, I know they're still replenishing, but we can afford to push out this turn and just mop up these remaining Athenian forces. We can come down from Apollonia probably, depending on the, although we're bringing another army over, these guys can safeguard Apollonia while this army comes on down and helps push these guys back a little bit and pushing towards Sparta. And it's going good for the Iceni. So as always, I hope you've enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter and my Steam group. All links are in the description. Take pride and join the Legion. And I will see you all again soon. Ciao for now.